Let's go see if we can find any willing suspects. Oh, I guess we're not gonna find a lot of suspects now that I have the whole thing defended by turrets. Well, this turret doesn't have a gun on it yet. Ow! Yeah, this place is widely inhospitable for humans. You want to be a phony like me? Subscribe, enable notifications, and check out my new Fallout Origins merch. Link in the description below.
Shadows over your face, and through these long nights, I've been longing for that embrace. On my mind, to get you in time. I wonder if you know your body's like a bomb, taking out of love, can't turn back time. If I could turn the glass, you're sitting back your hands, winding up this love, can't turn back time, can't turn back time.
Well, you've done it this time, Overseers. You've really done it this time. We have some chance cubes. A lot of chance cubes. So many that I'm not even going to tell you how many there are. I'm going to make you guess. How many chance cubes do you think you've delivered? It's a lot. It's a lot of chance cubes. Can't thank you enough. Can't thank you enough. But we also have made this new pickaxe. So we should be able to get a whole bunch of new minerals from this stuff, because it is a very fortunate pickaxe. You know, assuming everything actually gives me things. Much of it is only giving me one resource of one kind. So that is that. But thank you for all these chance cubes. We can see them as we're mining this up. Of course, next time, you know, we're just going to go back to the standard. You leave a like, it counts for one like, you know. And then we'll get to open up chance cubes regardless. But there's a lot of chance cubes here. We'll open those up later. For now, we just gotta mine these resources, and then I want to contact that Johnny guy. I mean the Mario guy. I'm very intrigued, and I feel like there's a lot of experimenting that we can do. Now, there's some precautions we're gonna have to make so we can do all that experimenting. And the main precaution is to create power armor. Because if we get into another gunfight with a crazy man, well, we're gonna want some power armor. Because that'll keep me nice and protected while my enemies are hardly able to scratch me. Or at least much less than they would be able to otherwise. I've also set up these gun turrets here, but seems like they've run out of fuel in their power sources. So I'm going to need to collect more coal and power those up. Hey, do I have any fuel source on me right now? Yes. So let's just... As you can see, when these are powered up, they are quite effective. I put some bolt-action rifles here so they don't use up too much ammunition. But they do have a slow rate of fire. Over by the chickens, I have another setup going that has a much faster rate of fire, because we have to keep those chickens safe. Keeping the chickens safe is one of our top priorities. Oh, you can hear it firing already. And there it goes. Looks like a spider or a skeleton was trying to jump down. And this automatic AK was able to take it down very quickly. Now I can pretty much attach any weapon that I can create there. So that means we're going to want to create some fantastic weapons. But we're also going to need to create a fantastic weapon for ourselves. Because I do love my PDW, but if we're going to be messing with this Johnny character, electroshock therapy seems like it's going to be the answer. And that spider just lived through several shots. So I was thinking we can make perhaps a Tesla gun. That should do the trick. It should be able to fight back our enemies and coerce this Johnny character to come out of his shell. Or, I mean, out of his Mario. Look, it's still very complicated to me. I'm going to put these things away, and then I'm going to head over to that spot where Mario said I should meet him and leave a message. Huh. I'm not entirely sure if I'm in the right place. You know, the heat signatures here, and of course the air quality, seems to be inhospitable for most humans. And although the chemicals seem to have gotten to his brain, I don't quite know if he was fully mutated that he would be able to survive in this type of atmosphere. Maybe it... Huh. I That camera's got to be looking at something, right? Okay. So maybe this is just a drop-off point for him. Maybe he just frequents here. Yeah. Alright. I'll bite. I believe he will at least visit this location. I don't think he can live in any one of these buildings, but, you know, he's here somewhere. Or he will be here somewhere. So let's set up a little beacon for him, just to make sure that we'll be able to get his attention for the note. How about we put a lamp right here? There we go. That seems to be in a spot where the camera can see. Hold on, camera, swivel over this way. I just want to make sure that you can see this. Oh, definitely. That is completely within reason. Okay. Now, we just need to put down a couple pieces of redstone. I believe if we light that up, perfect, it'll light that. So now we just need to make it a repeating circuit. So with a little bit of this, actually, let's put that here, and let's put that here, and excuse me, not polite. Huh. And then we can put this here, and actually we're gonna want these to be put flawlessly. So this is actually gonna need to be put here because I didn't bring more redstone. Nope, this will need to be going right here. And then we can do 1, 2, oh. Nope, we need to move it over one more so we can fit everything. So that's going there. Oh, I'm hoping the circuit will attach to that. Oh, what I could do is actually make this be the circuit that attaches to that. And now we do this, and we do this. And then if we use our 4 pieces to do this and this, I believe we have completed the puzzle. So all we have to do is make this to be more of a blink than a continuous source of light. Oh yeah. I think that'll get someone's attention. So let's put down an item frame and let's grab a book. Actually, I believe my other book. That's shopping list. This book. I tried to type it as if a normal human would. I've definitely evaluated many human letters and I've put them in to account for this letter. It says, "Greetings, Mario. It is I, Xylo. It would be quite pleasant to see you again. I have come across some things you may be interested in. When you're ready, meet me at Orbital Industries. I cannot wait to see you again. Love, Xylo." Seems good. For Mario. Sign. Now, after evaluating many human notes to each other, I noticed that the most popular end greeting for written letters was the love greeting, so I decided to put that down to get his attention. I think that is although by definition may not be entirely accurate, I think that is the best for the letter format. Not entirely sure. It was my first time writing, at least when it comes to, the human language. So, hopefully that'll get his attention, but we need to be ready. First of all, I said I found some interesting things, and I honestly have no idea what I'm going to use to interest him. Sure, we can make something up, but I'd rather have something quite effective. So, really? Ow! Yeah, this place is widely inhospitable for humans. Huh. Well, Trusty knows his meeting spots. Let's get out of here. Now, what can I find that will interest such a person? If I were simply trying to attract Johnny, it might be quite easy. Give him heavy weapons, heavy armor, things he can use to destroy things. But the other way around might be more difficult. I guess turrets could be used to help protect things, as we are witnessing now. But I'm not entirely sure. I suppose we'll think about it while creating our armor. Now, to make that armor, we're going to need some resources. Now, you overseers thought I was crazy with the chickens. You thought it was for no reason. You thought I was just... I don't know what you thought. But I need these chickens, and I need the resources they have been producing. So, we're going to gather some now. So I have a little shopping list here, just to make sure we remember everything we need. We need coal, steel, electrum, blaze rods, and lapis. And the steel and electrum would not have been obtainable otherwise. Ooh, it seems if I put these crafting benches next to the things, I can craft right into them. So I could do this for the coal in the future, but then I would need a lot of crafting benches. Oh, look, our energized chicken is fully grown. Good to see. We'll start breeding you up pretty soon. As you can see, we've started breeding a lot of other chickens. We have these lovely emerald chickens who look just quite human, quite normal. We have these nickel chickens. Ooh, this one has produced an egg to advance their quality. And we have these diamond chickens who, let's see, and we have an egg that will advance their situation as well. I believe we need some lapis as well, so we shouldn't need too much. So let's just grab one piece of that. And what else is on our little shopping list? We have the steel, electrum, blaze rods is the final thing that we need to pick up. You guys should be dropping plenty of blaze rods. Alright, now we just have to head back up to the top of Orbital Industries and we can continue the process. Now I must say, it's not going to be easy to make this power armor or this Tesla gun that I'm envisioning. So, you've been warned. I intend to make it. It's going to take a little time. It's going to take a little effort. It's going to take a lot of machinery. So, let's get started with that machinery. Over here, we have a piece needing to be made called, well, not that. I believe it's a heavy something. Yes, a heavy engineering block. This will take the electrum and the steel that I just grabbed. So, let's put that into here. And we have the electrum as well. And that'll make us heavy engineering blocks. We only needed one, but I made a bunch since, well, it has to be physically made every time. Oh, and that string will actually come in handy. If we put this on top of there, beautiful. So this is going to be part 1 of our many-part system. Now I believe this should be able to power it up. But it doesn't. I was hoping we could power it up with a block beneath it, but apparently not. So let's just scoop this block up. All I have to do is look up the gold string recipe, or golden string, or string, a wire is most likely what it is. Yes, gold wire. So we just need to put this mold there. So we need, engineer's wire cutters. That's what we need, not string. Okay, so the wire cutters are just iron and sticks. So let's grab 2 sticks. Treated sticks, I believe, were the ideal choice. And we can just grab a piece of iron here because we have already left the chickens. And the chickens are under attack. But my turret should be defending them. It's good to have those chickens kept nice and safe. So let's put this over to here. And let's put these plates in. Let's see. Okay, we can just use the metal press over here to make that gold wire. That is fine. That'll be easier, because this is proving to be quite complicated. You know, it seems like it's a lot of handiwork, a lot of just machinery rather than technology, so we'll leave that there for now and see if we can get this metal press working. But this metal press has another thing it needs to be doing. We need to combine blaze rods and carbon plates to make some mechanical parts. Now, I don't believe we need many mechanical parts, so just a couple more pieces should be more than enough. And that should make me the string I require. Excellent. Then we need to start making pieces for the fabricator. So, it's all a very long, convoluted process. So what piece do I need the gold string for? I believe I need that for a upgraded thing. So let's look at the power armor. It's right here, and I believe we need it for the circuit board, which we need the lapis, I gathered, circuit boards, and gold wire. So let's get some circuit boards. There we go. Definitely didn't need that many blaze rods, but they do give me a lot of EMC potential. And there we go. That should be enough with the golden string for now, because we can now make 16 of these, which means I probably won't need to make one for a little while. Actually, I'll probably use a lot of these in the process. So we have the circuit boards now. So, to make this set of armor, that's the circuit boards. But even to make the plating in the fabricator, I need circuit boards. So it's still going to be a heavy process. But the most important thing now is to make the fabricator. So the fabricator is necessary for each individual piece of this armor. So we're going to need a lot of fabricator housing, for which we created these mechanical parts and those elite circuit boards. See, it was all for a reason. We have this going into here, and this going into here, and that should create fabricator housing. Excellent. We have 12 units of fabricator housing. Now, we need fabricator controllers, which means we need more of those elite circuits and hardened glass, which could be a process, but one way of doing it, I believe, was to get quartz, which we have gathered plenty of from the chickens, and smelt that down into a hardened form of glass, which I believe I can do from this machine over here, but I'm going to need a capacitor, which, fortunately, I have found on many of the things that I've killed. So, how about this one? The capacitor, maybe. Sounds like an effective capacitor. And there we go. Something is going. It has power. It has sunlight? Something. And we have fused quartz. Excellent. We can put some of this quartz in the 3D printer and then use the rest for our machine. We just need a little bit more and we can make this happen. So 2 of those, and 2 of these on each side. Then what else did I need? Oh, nope, it was the other way around. I mix that up quite often. But there we go, we now have the fabricator controller. Now I believe if I just grab more of this fused quartz, I'll be able to use it for this. That is very nice looking. I suppose it's spreading the holiday cheer. And then that will flow into this. That will create the fabricator controller here. Then if I put all of this glass on top of it, hopefully it'll count. And maybe this type of glass doesn't count for the full fabricator thing. Let's take a look. How do I make fabricator glass? Oh, I need fused quartz and I need fabricator housing. Simple enough. So let's use that. It's simply a step I was skipping over. So maybe I won't be able to make 2 of these units. Maybe I would need to make even more things. Yeah, I would need more fabricator glass. And I cannot just spread the fabricator glass, unfortunately. And now, we have our own fabricator. Much like the 3D printer, this will make something out of nothing. Well, something out of something. So, finally, we can begin to make armor plating for that power armor. So, looking at the power armor here, we have elite control circuits and this. So we need more mechanical parts, carbon plates, circuit boards, and titanium. Looks like we have to take another trip to the chickens. But we should probably get the machine making plenty of mechanical parts while we're at it, because those were necessary. Let's get some more of those blaze rods that we just put away back out. I love the amount of ingredients that are necessary to make this work. It's quite a lot. So we have some more of that golden wire. We have the blaze rods and the, well, let's put that in there after so we don't have to listen to it necessarily. Alright, so one more time, what do we need? We need circuit boards. Okay, circuit boards away, because we need the lower tier ones. We wouldn't want to use the high tier for this. It only needs basic circuitry. So that'll go there. What is the next piece we need? Alright, chickens, we need some titanium. Now, if I were me, I'd put the titanium right over here. Oh, come on, you gotta set me up with some titanium. Is this titanium? No, that's aluminum. This is titanium. This has to be titanium. Thank goodness. Let's just grab 2 stacks of that just in case we need it. And I should also grab the ingredients to create some more of those carbon fibers. So we need gold, or we need diamonds rather, and we need blaze powder. That'll do it. All we have to do is, turn this into blaze powder. So we should be able to make some more carbon fiber. We should be able to make that armor plating. And we shouldn't have to make 100 trips to make this happen. So over here, we should have the final ingredient. Not the aluminum, but the titanium. Ah, there it goes. It's creating the power armor plates. And, ooh, it makes 2 at once. That is very good to see. Ooh, I was a little afraid that we wouldn't be able to make the power armor immediately, but it seems like we're right on track. So we can put some of this stuff away for now. And, yeah, everything else seems like it'll be necessary. I believe that's all we could create because we ran out of... What did we run out of? Do we need more carbon plates? I'm not entirely sure. Let's see if we can just throw more. Yep, that's what we needed. Now we're going to need some more parts. So let's throw the parts in here as well. And we should have lots of pieces of power armor. Now, to make the entire set, we're going to need 5, 9, 11, and 14 pieces. We happen to have 14 pieces. Huh, what a coincidence. I mean, yes, I did mathematically calculate exactly how many we would need before going on this endeavor, but it's always good to see that I'm not malfunctioning at all times. Alright, so we have the 14 pieces of power armor plating. That's quite the tongue twister. Now, we will need at least 3 elite circuit things. That's 4 elite circuitry, which we have 9 of. So we overcompensated for that number. And then we will need 2 engines, 4 engines, 6 engines, and 1 piece of glass. Alright, I think we're going to make it a nice piece of, let's see, what kind of stained glass do I have? I do have light blue stained glass, so that sounds good. It'll match the current helmet I'm wearing. Alright, over here, let's get rid of that stuff. And let's get ourselves some light blue stained glass panes. And we can get ourselves the, 6 engines I needed? There's a small chance it could have been 8, so I will grab 8 of these that I've made. And now, we may just be able to make our first piece of power armor. I guess it would be best to start with the helmet. So, we have that, and we have this. Nope, it did not need the engines and the helmet. It needed circuitry. And there we go. We have our first piece of power armor. I believe the boots were very easy to remember as well. There we go, second piece. Now, can we remember the rest of it? Probably not, in all fairness. Is it like so? How do we make the chest piece? I was close. Quite close. We just need the circuit there. And finally, to create the last piece, we just need the pants. And for the pants, as expected, a little something like this. We should now have a full set of power armor. It's a good thing we made this additional carbon fiber, because it looks like we certainly needed it. Now, with this made, I should be able to make the stock for the Tesla gun. There we go, the receiver, rather. And with these, I can make the front coil. However, we have run into a unforeseen circumstance. To make the energy cells, we need plastic. And to make plastic, we need the proper kind of oil. This plant oil won't do. So, I'm still stuck behind a wall of oil to create the really cool weapon. And I'd really like to have that Tesla gun before I run into Johnny again. Well, or Mario. Because I want to be able to, manipulate when and where he turns into his inner self. But I suppose, rather than just sulking in our defeat over the Tesla gun, let's throw on this power armor and see how it goes. Now, obviously power armor has many potential upgrades it can accomplish, but for now, seems to be quite easy to walk in. It at least has enough power just to walk me around. I'm certainly not going at any increased speed rates. I don't feel like I can lift anything extra. It's just an armored shell real quick, but it feels and looks like it's a lot of armor. So that's one good thing. Let's go see if we can find any willing suspects. Oh, I guess we're not going to find a lot of suspects now that I have the whole thing defended by turrets. Well, this turret doesn't have a gun on it yet. Hello? Are there any zombies out there who would like to harm me? No? Huh. Well, I guess we're going to have to test it the one way we know how. Through a bunch of chance cubes. 18 of them, to be precise. How close was your guess? Was it 18? Did you just go look at the video and count the likes? If so, quite resourceful. Resourcefulness is good. But as a bonus, it's actually 19. Because we have this giant chance cube just to reward you all for being here till the end. And 'tis the season. Might as well get you guys a gift. And, well, maybe you're getting me the gift. Who knows? We'll see how it goes. Well, we got a bunch of bats and mechanical creatures flying around here. Let's start at this end and open up some cubes. Well, what a start. What a start. Caught in a bunch of webs. Power armor unfortunately doesn't help me power through this all too much. But let's hit up the next cube. Oh, what do we have here? There's a big stick. Okay, well, it's orange. So that's cool. What do we have here? Another book. Did you know Glenn is not a reference to the TV show Walking Dead? Okay. Hey! What shot at me? I can't see you through all the webs. Well, that's another book I can give to Merv. I think I got it. Let's see. So we have a boat. We have some more stuff. Ooh, some gold. Very nice. We have... Ah! What are these invisible creatures? That's not nice. Well, at least... Huh. Power armor sensors seem to be quite effective against the bow stick. Hey. Did I get it? I think I got it. Okay. Thank you for this power armor's sensors. Uh-oh. Huh. That was a large blast. I assume that would have naturally killed me. Oh, look, diamonds. Quite wonderful. Okay. And I believe I can just shove pie through the front of this. Hey, I can. And that is a source of food. Oh, we're like halfway through all the cubes. No, 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 no. So close. So close. Well, more explosions. Ooh. Wouldn't want to go into that toxic water. And... oh, it's not a giant chance cube. Okay, well, we'll open this one up. Yeah, we'll just open it now. It's a lot. Oh, what? Just a pit of lava up here? No. I want to go back down into my mine shaft. Or my subway system. Whatever it's supposed to be. We have a little Leonidas. Oh, you want to fight, buddy? You want to fight? You want to fight? Okay, I'll just shoot you. That was easier. Alright, we have... ooh. No, no, no! Don't blow that up! I want it. Huh. So mean of him. We have an efficiency 10 pickaxe. How interesting. We have a fish. We have a little cow named Pickles. Good. No, Pickles! Don't blow up Pickles. Run, Pickles! Pickles, no! Huh. Quite unfortunate. On to the next one. Suppose this is expected. Not you again! Oh, I'm ready for you this time. Yeah, that's right. We're almost there. Ooh. I don't even know what this item is. Ooh, it seems to be a charge of some kind. There's a fire aspect fire charge. Sure. Over here, we have another stick. Over here, we have, hey, experience. That's good after another one took my experience away. Ow! It's a good thing I have multiple units at the ready to redeploy as soon as something like that happens. But, you know, I guess if things keep going as poorly as they have gone, we could always run out of units. Ooh, we have some creatures. We should take these. These should be able to generate creatures quite quickly. So, over here we have... a skylight! That's what we have. Hey. We're almost there. We are there. It's the final one. The big cube. And we even opened up some bonus ones because that gave us a bunch. What are we going to get from it? Wow. Oh. This is glass? Wait, I'm being trapped? I don't feel like I enjoy being trapped. What's being changed? Curious about... oh, wait, what is this water? Is this all... oh, this water's not all that bad. Wait, nope, that's gone now. Wait, am I in a fish tank now? I am not a fish. I am not a man. I am a